Tusker Project Fame Season 5 receives 5 million Kenyan shillings from Tusker, a recording contract from Universal Music Group, a 43-inch LCD TV and home theatre system from Samsung, 1 year's Crystal Health medical cover from Resolution Health, close protection bodyguard services for 1 year from G4S, and a scholarship from Maranatha College. Tusker, refresh your roots. Last night on Tusker Project Fame 5.
One night, rocking my brain, like crazy. Yeah, no sunshine when she's gone.
I'd like to call upon Ben from PricewaterhouseCoopers.
You have chosen to save.
Principal Helen.
Steve.
I would like to save Joe.
Joe.
The search for East Africa's biggest star continues.
Good evening, East Africa. Welcome to Tusker Project Fame Season 5. This is it, the final home stretch. It's the last week in the Tusker Academy. Karibuni tena, I'm Sheila Mwaniga.
Yes, you are. And my name is Dr. Michi Guang. We're coming to you live from Nairobi. Believe it or not, we started off with thousands of talented individuals, knocked them down to 15, and now there are only 5 left in the academy.
It's unbelievable and how amazing time flies when you're having fun. But at the end of tonight's show, you, my friend, will be voting for the winner of Tusker Project Fame 5. Voting lines kick off as soon as this show is over.
Yep, you know, guess what? That individual who wins will probably walk away with 5 million Kenyan shillings. That is an immense amount of money. Loan company, you can get 3 girlfriends. I tell you, it's unbelievable cash, and it can all be yours if you can sing.
Well, we know what you'd spend that money on, but before we talk money and winners, tonight on the Tusker Academy stage, we've got a super exclusive guest performer who's going to be performing her hit track, Najuta. Get ready for Sanaipe Tande.
And you know, this entire week has been about judges' choice. So the judges have been working really hard with all the contestants. They chose 2 of them, worked with them, you know, they helped them with their styling, gave them nice songs, gave them new twists to the songs, and trust me, it's gonna look fabulous.
Yes, it will. The judges are responsible for everything that you see. They even picked the songs for the contestants. Can they pull it off? Let's find out. So let's bring out the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Judge Hermes and Jackson.
Karibuni sana. Up next, we've got Judge Juliana Kanyamozi with 2 Kenyan contestants, Ruth and Steve.
Oh yes, we're gonna catch up with them a bit later, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's time for us to welcome the next judge, Judge Ian Imbugwa, together with Doreen and Joe.
Welcome again, and also in the house tonight is Judge Gerard. Let's hear it for Judge Gerard. He's gonna make sure that there's no bias, there's no prejudice, It's solid judgment tonight.
Yep, all right. It's great to have all the judges here. But you know, Sheila, I think it's very important that we call upon the ICC to do a commission of inquiry, because there should be an investigation as to why, you know, you're getting rid of all the Ugandans from this competition, huh? There's something wrong with this competition, huh?
I'll tell you, Mitch, that's a very sore issue you're dealing with. And besides, there's Judge Juliana, you're still here, so in case you missed out on what happened last night, take a look. I'm Sheila Mwanyega, and tonight it is the penultimate eviction night.
If you were here for only one night, working my way like crazy. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Great pleasure. I'd like to call upon Ben from PricewaterhouseCoopers.
This week, you have chosen to save Ruth.
Well done, Ruth. Principal Helen.
Faculty is saving tonight. Steve.
I would like to save Joe.
I save Sharon.
Joe.
There you have it, Joe.
So I'm proud of myself and I'm happy that I've made it up to this end.
Wow, what a nerve-wracking, heartbreaking night. But we're still here together with Juliana, holding the Ugandan flag high. And moreover, Juliana and I can also sing, so there's no problem, huh? But come to think of it, it's great to have Judge Gerard back. Gerard, you guys, let's give a huge round of applause to Gerard, huh? Yeah. Huh? All right. Now, I'll tell people to take back the applause if you brought me nothing from South Africa.
You want
bring
something
anything?
more?
Oh, come on, Gerard. Nothing?
Dr. Mitch, come on. That thing I gave you back there.
Okay, fine, all right.
I'm just saying. This
Cool.
is extortion.
All right, no. I just wanted to tell you something. You know, the show's been changing the last couple of weeks while you were away. And I don't know if you've been following it on Twitter, on Tusker and what. Tell me, have you seen transformation in the talent, and do you think guys are bringing it?
Almost definitely. So you know that I've been away because I've been working on the top 10 album.
Yeah?
So when that comes out, I think East Africa will have a lot to be proud of. But I haven't been away. I mean, you see Steve has borrowed my swag for the past couple of weeks.
Oh, yes.
So I had to switch it up a bit this week.
Oh, great. Great to have you back.
Thank you.
Judge Hermes, huh?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Chilling. How are you?
You know, because I was just thinking before the show that I'm wondering why you judges even get paid, huh? It's only this, no, honestly, it's only this week that I see the true value, because now you've been working hard. You guys waltz in on Saturday and Sunday night, sit your feet up, bad song, good song, wrong song choice. Huh?
Okay, let's do this. But why don't we trade places? Why don't you come sit over here and see? Why don't you do that?
No, okay, just wanted to ask you. Now, this week of training your contestant, do you really think Jackson is ready?
Jackson.
Is he ripe for performances now?
He's ready. And you guys better watch out for him.
All right, we're threatened. We're scared. Ooh, we're scared. Judge Juliana.
Hello,
You were working
Doctor.
together with, I think, Ruth and Steve, not
Ruth
so?
and Steve, yes.
Tell me, are they good students? Do you really think that as a headmistress of the Juliana Academy of Fine Arts, do you think they can deliver?
Oh, yes. 110%. I was so impressed with the rehearsals, and of course I know the songs were a bit tough, but everything comes tough, but there's no pain, no gain. I think they're going to deliver tonight, even better than yesterday.
Right, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mr. Mbugwa, once again. Now, today, I'd like us to give a round of applause because he's brought swag. He's wearing a waistcoat. Hey, give it up for Judge Ian. Woo! Huh? Yeah. Next time you'll dye your hair black and you look young, huh? Telling you, you're getting there, huh? Oh. All right, Ian, quick question. You helped everybody work during the week when guys were not around, but you had your two contestants, and do you really think that your two are going to show the rest?
Let's wait and see. I'm tough, but I deliver.
Okay. Sheila.
All right, we've heard from the judges and their experience with working with the students. Let's talk to the contestants and find out whether they agree. Doreen, Ian taught you breathing exercises to help with your singing. Can we see what you learned?
Sheila is gonna be there when I sing.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you did your homework. Go on, start.
I'm gonna do it there.
It's
when
easy.
I'm singing.
Try. All right, we know who's not been practicing. Joe, what was it like working with Ian?
It was fun. I had much fun and I learned much. Yeah, it was something new to have another teacher. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see whether you've done your homework. But in the academy this past week, it wasn't just music. There was also drama going down.
First of all, was that chemistry or psychology?
What an amazing week. You guys, you look like you were having fun. Steve,
Yeah.
I've seen you do a Hermes impersonation, and now you've tried something on Ian.
Yeah.
If this music thing doesn't work out, are you going into acting?
I'm gonna think about that.
Ah, dude, you can really throw down. But Ruth, this week you also had to work on duets. You do a pretty good job on your own. Was it hard singing with someone else?
Comparing the time that we were given to learn the song, Ian came in and it was 1 hour you had to learn a duet that you're gonna do with someone. So it was a bit challenging, but I had fun.
Okay, so if you could have a dream duet with anybody in the world, who would it be?
Adele.
Ooh, now I'll tell you something, little girl. Adele hangs out with winners, so you better work hard tonight. Mitch, it's all about winning tonight, so let's go.
Okay. Well, before we start off the show, I know you must be wondering now, since the judges took over the job of training the contestants, is there no more faculty? No, they're here. Let's start off first of all with the band. Aaron, what's happening? Asaf, George, Aizo, give me a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. BGVs, looking good, looking good. And, of course, Principal Helen.
Yeah, man.
Why I say, looking the ish.
Thank you.
And voice coach Kavutha, you look lovely.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you.
Oh, and the dance coordinator, stroke choreographer, stroke engineer. I like the jacket, Edu. Huh? Looking good. Looking good.
It's tight.
All right. Quick question to voice coach Kavutha. Now that we handed all the hard work over to the judges,
Yes.
are you guys confident that they've been leading them in the right direction, or all the hard work that you did all season has been washed away?
Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we, in a few minutes. So we wait and see.
All right. Sheila, let's rock and roll.
Yes, indeed. The table is set, and we're ready for a 5-star course served up by the finest 5 chefs. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, Joe Irankunda serves up something hot and fresh on Tusker Project Fame Season 5.
Whoa, did they tell you this is Tusker Project Fame Season 5? They didn't. Oh, well, breaking news for you. We've got less than 7 days before we crown East Africa's newest superstar. It's gonna be hot. The guy's gonna walk away with money, they're gonna have all the fame, the name that comes with it, and guess what? You can start voting for that person very, very soon. I'll be telling you more information about that. But right now, we've got a chance to tell you about, tonight's show. Tonight's show is about what they call Judge's Choice. Now, the judges have worked together with different contestants, and they're working really, really hard with these guys here, helping them with their style, they help them with the song selection and the rest. Now, you're going to see what it sounds like when it comes to the performance. If you don't perform, you get kicked out. When you get kicked out, well, they have to throw you an eviction party. And sadly, Sharon had her party yesterday. Have a look. Bon voyage, Sharon. We're going to miss you. But for the contestants who are still here, tonight is a night of performances. And to kick it off, well, we've got the first mentee. He's a graduate from the Ian Mbugwa School of Performing Arts. And I'd like us to be introduced to a gentleman called Joe Irankunda.
Joe's biggest challenges in the songs, it's the pronunciation and intonation. But he worked on that, and since he's singing, it's passable.
I have never had such a feeling.
Working with Joe and mentoring him has not changed my opinion of him. He's in for even harder criticism from me because he knows exactly what I expect, and I've told him exactly what I want. He has to remember that he will be performing to a very wide audience, so he needs to get out of his comfort zone and spread himself out more.
Ladies and gentlemen, doing a song from Chris DeBarge, Lady in Red. Let's give it up for Joe Irankunda.
This goes to all East Africa viewers and all ladies in red in this house. I've never seen you looking so lovely as you do tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. They're looking for a little romance, even half a chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know this beauty by my side. Whoa, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I've never seen that dress there by your side, but when you turned to me and smiled, it took my breath away. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I know this beauty by my side. Whoa, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I will never forget the way you look tonight.
Good job, Mr. Irankunda. Yes, let's speak to your lecturer. Yes.
Truthfully, not happy. Not happy. And you know why. You know where you went wrong. But the thing is, you went back and you continued, and the band followed you. But it could have been a lot better than that.
Okay. So do you think you missed something in your lectures?
You're actually waiting for me to answer that, Mitch?
So, Juliana, huh? Tell me, what did you think of your compatriots, students?
I actually enjoyed the first part of the song until, you know, the middle part where you forgot your part. The very first beginning, you were composed, you sang with a full voice. Only when you got to that part and you just, you know, forgot where you're supposed to come in. But what I liked is you kept on going. You didn't show fear or shock, and I like that the band kept, you know, running after you. Yeah, it was okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Judge Hermes.
What's up, Joe?
Good.
Well, I think for me, it was just an okay performance. There was nothing amazing in your performance. You were just there, I would say. And I think you could have done more. You were just playing safe. You were there on the stage. I think you could have done a little bit more, or a little bit, I don't know what you could have done, but trust me.
Okay. Judge Gerard, your first performance of the night.
Joe Cool. When we were in the studio a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to you guys about singing and the fact that what you're doing is storytelling. And tonight, I just wasn't convinced about the story you were telling me. That's what I found lacking. It was just like you were there, you were trying to sing it. And also, I think the song choice, you know, Lady in Red, Christopher, it's a big song, it's a classic song. There needed to be a bit more emotion. It's almost like you needed to be in a little bubble. Imagine that you're with the lady in red and express all of those things and make it believable to all of us, which I just wasn't feeling. So, yeah, better luck next time.
Okay. All right. Tell me something. Joe, your performance tonight, if you were a judge, est-ce que tu penses que tu te donnerais l'argent? If you were a judge, would you give yourself that 5 million shillings right now after that performance?
Of course.
Okay, no further questions. The prosecution rests. Voice coach Kavutha.
Yes.
So tell me, what did you think of the performance?
Do I blame you or do I blame the teacher? I'm not sure. But let
give
me
us
be
all
kind.
perspectives.
All perspectives.
Yes.
Joe, and I think we've talked about this in class, you need to listen. You need to not be sort of so on the road going in one direction. Because you did change key early. You could have gone back and sang in the old key and then come back, and those are things that musicians do. But like Juliana said, you sort of went at it, and that is a plus, but there is a minus to that as well. So, all the best.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe Irankunda. There's no more of this stuff I hear. You gotta save him, he's gonna get evicted, what. No. Tonight, every single SMS that you start sending is going to be to ensure that he makes the 5 million shillings. So he's going to look into that camera there, and you're going to tell us what's your number?
Tusker 7.
Tusker 7 is his number, so keep those SMSs coming. The moment we open up those voting lines, commencez à envoyer des SMS. N'importe comment. Commence. Borrow phones, talk to friends, you know, whatever you can do, just keep him in the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the time being, let's give a huge round of applause to Joe Irankunda.
Joe was first on stage. Next up will be Doreen. You've been missing from probation lately. How's that working for you?
It's all right.
Were you impressed by Joe's performance?
I think he did okay, yes.
What about your performance? Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming?
How about we wait and see?
All right, we wait and see. Catch up with Doreen right after the break on Tusker Project Fame 5.
Oh, not a superstar. Oh, not a superstar.
Good evening and welcome back to Tusker Project Fame Season 5. There's only 1 week to go to the grand finale, my people. It's amazing how quickly time flies. Thank you for keeping us company throughout the time. Remember, at stake is 5 million Kenya shillings and a recording contract with Universal Records worth 10 million shillings. It's a great prize. Voting lines are about to open. Stay tuned. We'll let you know exactly when you can start voting for the contestant you believe should win. But this past week, the theme has been Judge's Choice. And up next is a contestant who had the pleasure, or is it pressure, of working with Judge Ian.
Why don't you remember?
Doreen has been interesting working with her because, for one thing, everybody thinks I hate her. So I'm sure she was shocked and wondering, if this man hates me so much, how is he going to be able to help me? You started off maybe here, and then you ended up. You should start here. The one thing Doreen has to remember is that she is the one performing. She's the one on stage. She just needs to forget about everybody else and just have fun, relax, enjoy the song. Once she does that, everybody else will.
Baby, please remember me once more.
Performing Don't You Remember from Adele. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Doreen.
When will I see you again? You left with no goodbye, not a single word was said. The final kiss to seal any scenes. I had no idea of the state we were in. I know I have a feeble heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember? The reason you love me before. Baby, please remember me once more. When was the last time you thought of me? Or have you completely erased me from your memories? I often think about where I went wrong, but the more I do, the less I know. But I know I have a feeble heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember? The reason you love me before. Baby, please remember me once more. I gave you the space so you could breathe. I kept my distance so you would be
let's cross over to Judge Ian. Are you proud of what Doreen has done?
I couldn't be more proud of you, Doreen. Everything we went through, you did. You delivered.
Okay. Judge Juliana.
You were awesome up there. And what I liked most about your performance is you gave it the feel that it deserved. I thought you were telling me your story.
Judge Hermes.
Hey, Doreen.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
I'm very proud, and I think you're happy, and Ian is very happy. I remember when you guys were working on that song, I could see at some point Ian was frustrated because it was very hard for you, but today you did it very well. You were composed, I could see the emotion, you were there enjoying it. I liked your performance, and thank you.
Doreen, were you happy with your performance tonight?
I was.
All right. If you are going to win, what's the one thing you're going to convince people to get that vote?
The one thing I'd like to tell people is that there's nothing really fancy about me. I'm just a girl.